So today I'm going to show you how to make your very own Glam globe, and these are like snow globes, but they are not meant for decoration. This is actually just a really cool, personable way to wrap a small gift that you have to give to someone, and this cost me about $10 to create. So they're very inexpensive and really, really easy and fun to do. And I got the idea from Taylor Swift because she put on Twitter a picture of all of these snow globes that she made. I think it was the weekend after Thanksgiving because I was at my in-laws' house, and I was like, this is such a cute idea. I wonder if there's a way to make it with cosmetic products. So I tried this out at home. I wanted to try it for a couple of weeks to make sure that the product stays okay in the water before I did it for you guys, and it worked, and so I'm really excited. I also did it with a nail polish, which is what I'm going to show you how to do it with in the video. So I hope that you guys enjoy this video, and we'll go on ahead and get started.
So I'll start off by showing you the supplies that you'll need for this project. The first thing that you'll need is an empty jar, and make sure that it has a screw top lid, and also make sure that whatever product you use will fit inside of the jars. And then next you'll need whatever cosmetic product that you choose to use, but just make sure that it has a secure top. And I found that the tube lip glosses and nail polishes work best for this project. And then you will need either gemstones or beads, and I got this set of both from Walmart for about $3. And then you will need any type of glitter that you want to use, and I got both of these packs from Walmart, and the total was about $4 for them both. And next you'll need a hot glue gun, and mine was $3 from Walmart. And next you will need some rubbing alcohol, which you probably already have at home. And then this is an optional step. If you want to paint the lid of your jar, then you will need some acrylic paint and a brush. Okay, so now let's get started. First you want to clean out your jar and then carefully remove the label. If you get any sticky residue left on your jar, then you can use your rubbing alcohol onto a cotton swab and just use that to wipe it off. So it should look clean like this when you're done. And next, if you choose to paint the lid of your jar, then you can use any kind of acrylic paint, and mine is in a baby pink color, but you can use whatever color that you choose. And you want to start off by painting the very top of the lid with a really thin coat. Because the type of color that I used was really light, I had to go back and do a second coat of this as well. So then once you're finished painting the entire top of the lid, you want to wait and let that dry before painting the edges. And then when it's dry, just go back and paint around the edges. So I wanted to give you guys an example of some of the products that you can use. You want to make sure that you use a tubed lip gloss or a lip gloss that has a really secure lid to it, because you don't want any water getting inside of the product that you choose to use. And also for a nail polish, I found that if it has a sticker on the bottom, it needs to be removed because the sticker dissolves in the water and the glue sticks to the sticker rather than to the nail polish bottle. So like on this one, I'm going to have to remove the bottom, but on this one, I wouldn't have to remove the sticker because it has it on the very top instead of the bottom. So just make sure that you're aware of that when selecting your products. You can get really creative with the products that you use. Just make sure that it fits inside of the jar that you choose, so you can test it out by just laying the product down and putting the jar on top, just to make sure that the one that you choose will fit. So for my globe, I chose to use this nail polish by Sinful Colors in the color Frenzy. And first I removed the label on the bottom so that way the glue will adhere to the bottle rather than the sticker. So then once your lid is done drying, then you can go on ahead and measure out the amount of beads that you will need. And be sure to keep in mind that you only want to fill in this inner circle on the lid. You don't want to take it anywhere outside of the edges because then the jar won't be able to close all the way. So make sure that you keep it into the center of the lid, and keep that in mind also when choosing the size of the beads. So when your glue gun is hot, you want to go ahead and put a dot of glue where the first bead will go, and make sure that you do this really carefully. And then you want to pick up your first stone or bead and press it on top of the glue very, very carefully. And then you'll just continue to do the same thing for all of the beads or stones that you chose to fit in your lid. Another thing to keep in mind when placing your beads is the size of the product that you're using. So if it's a little bit taller, then you might only need 1 row of beads, but if it's shorter, then you might need to do 2 or more. For the Zoya nail polish that I did in one of my globes, I actually used 2 rows of stones, whereas with this product, I only needed to do 1. So keep that in mind when choosing the product that you use, and make sure that you measure it inside of your jar before you start to glue. And then after that's done drying, you can go ahead and put the glue down for the nail polish or for whatever product that you're going to use. And I'm just putting it in the center of the 4 beads. And then while the glue is still hot, you want to press the product on top and make sure that it's even and level, because if it's not level, then you're going to really be able to tell that when you get it into the jar. And now for the fun part. Once your glue is finished drying, then you're ready to add the glitter and the water to your jar. So for the glitter that I chose for mine, since the polish has like some purple and blue glitter inside of it, I wanted to do kind of the same color scheme. So I chose this blue color and this lavender and a fuchsia shade, and then I did this white shade that kind of mimics snow. So for this, I didn't really use any measurements for the glitter or anything like that, because I wanted you to kind of just add whatever colors and shades that you thought looked best, and there's really no right or wrong with how much glitter. I mean, you obviously don't want to put a whole lot, because then it'll have way too much glitter and you won't be able to see the product, but really just play around and see what looks best for what you're doing and the size of the jar that you use. And then once you're finished adding the glitter, then you can put your water inside of the jar, and I'm just using my water bottle because it had an easy nozzle to control the amount. And don't worry if you add too much water, you can always go back and pour some out. And then once you've added enough water, then take your lid and screw on the top very carefully. And that completes your Glam globe. So to make it a really pretty gift for someone, you can add a bow on top, or you can tie a bow on the bottom of the jar with some ribbon. You can just get really creative with this part. And I just wanted to show you a couple of others that I made. I used a little red ribbon and tied around the bottom of this red nail polish, and I put red and fuchsia and green glitter inside of this one. And then I used this Maybelline tube lip gloss, and it's a peppermint fragrance, so it looks really festive, and I put some light pink and silver glitter inside of that one. So you can really get creative with this, and it's just a lot of fun and really easy to make. So I wanted to show you how easy it is to take apart if you decide to give this as a gift. So all they would need to do is remove the bow or ribbon and turn the jar upside down and very carefully unscrew the top. And I did this on top of a towel in case any glitter or water fell. And then you will place it onto your towel and hold the lid in place and pull straight up on the nail polish or whatever product that you use. And you can see that the glue stuck to these stones instead of the polish. So then all you would need to do is to rinse it underwater or to clean it off with a paper towel just to get off any water and glitter. And then you have your nail polish. So I hope that you enjoyed this video, and thank you so much for watching. Happy holidays!